to talk about a couple of things I call domestic dilemmas. I've got $1 million in sales in the EU. I need to register 50 compounds. What do? Forget it. Just plain forget it. There is no way in heck, if you're a small company exporting a small, limited amount of material to the European Union, and somebody says to you, you got to take care of this, tell them to find another supplier. Domestic dilemma two, and there's dozens of these. I've only got 4. I'd abandon my sales in the EU, but the plant across the street won't continue to buy my materials unless I continue to supply their European subsidiary. In this particular instance, you're probably going to have to spend the money to comply and pray that the customer will recognize that there's, I don't know, 10 cents a pound increment in cost to supply the European subsidiary versus the one across the street, and pray that they'll make up the difference. Dilemma number 3. I don't have any exports to the EU, but my most important customer is saying if I don't comply, he won't buy from me. Here's a real hard one. In this particular instance, you're going to have to make a very detailed accounting of the costs involved. Talk to the customer, and if he says, yeah, I'll support you, fine. If he says, nope, you're going to have to make a hard decision. And this one may be the toughest of them all. I need to change a formulation. I lost a supplier. Something got cheaper. Something got more expensive. What do? I've got this big compound of various materials going to the European Union. What do? Well, for one thing, if at all possible, don't change the component going to the European Union. If you have to change it, you got no choice. Hopefully the first import rule will work for you so that you can, as long as the material has an INEX or an E-Links number, you can take advantage of the first import rule and continue to make that product. The amount of difficulty that's going to be caused here is totally underestimated because of the fact that you have to follow the molecules. So that if you've got 3 suppliers and only one of them has complied with REACH and you lose that supplier, you're in trouble.